What is required to be a model? Is it looks? Is it features? Is it height? What is it? Let's look at the intro first and then I will get back to it. First and foremost thing that matters is the art to carry yourself. How you carry yourself is the most important thing. Second is the walk. Your walk matters the most, and yes, you have to practice it. How you carry yourself throughout that walk matters. And definitely height matters too. How many types of modeling are there? Are there types of modeling actually? Yes, there are. There are two types of modeling. One is media and the other one is the runway. Under media modeling comes the vlog, acting, content creation, print shoots, advertising, and under the ramp walk comes the runway. Runway, it's a high fashion runway and the pageants also. For the high fashion runway, your height has to be minimum 5'7". There is no if and but about it. Your height has to be above 5'7" for the high fashion runway walk. And for the pageant shows, each competition has their own criteria of height as well as the age. You need to match it and then you can participate in it. Now let's look upon the pageants. How many pageants are there? Miss Diva, Miss India, Miss International, Miss Earth, Miss Supernatural. From Miss Diva, you can participate in Miss Universe, and from Miss India, you can participate in Miss World. First, these used to be a one pageant, but now they have divided into two, Miss India and Miss Diva. From Miss Diva, you will take part in Miss Universe, and from Miss India, you can take part in Miss World. What's the difference between the high fashion runway and the pageant shows? In the high fashion runway, you will be completely directed by the fashion designer and his team, like how you have to walk, what expressions you need to hold. All your personality will be portrayed according to the clothes you are portraying. Basically, you will be the hangers, portraying their designs. While in pageant shows, you are going to portray your personality. How you walk will be your walk, how you express will be your expressions, how you smile will be your smile, and how you choose to interact with the audience and the judges. It will be totally your choice, representing and portraying all of your personality. Pageant shows are all about you. Is there a difference in the walk when it comes to ramp walk and pageant? Yes, there is. In the high fashion ramp walk, you are not going to use the hips. The hip movement is very little. While in pageant, your hips move flexibly, nicely, and there should be a proper twist to it, and then the walk is considered. एक proper लचक होनी चाहिए आपकी walk में जब आप pageant walk करते. What's its preparation will require? Your knowledge about the fashion industry should be up-notch. The personalities related to it, the council related to it that takes all the decision is Fashion Design Council of India. Who is the Miss World, who is the Miss Universe, all should be on your fingertips. What is fashion? Fashion is an art and the designers are the artists. Who is the father of fashion? Charles Frederick Millen is the father of the fashion. If you want to get professionally trained for modeling, I will suggest Sculpting Minds and Cocoaberry by Alicia Raut. I will mention their Instagrams in the description box below so you can check it out easily. Walk matters. How to practice for your walk in your home. You need to buy 5-inch of heels. The heel should be of 5-inch. How you need to practice it? You need to practice your walk, cat walk. That is, your one feet will be in front of the other one while walking. This is the cat walk. And you will always start your walk with the right foot, and whenever you have to turn, you will turn from the left. That's the basic rule of walking. That's the basic rule of ramp walk. Another important tip is the position of your chin should be stable throughout your walk. How to make it stable and how to know where it should be positioned? You can practice with a book on your head and then walk. When you will balance the book on your head, your chin would be exactly in the position it's supposed to be while you walk. And once you have practiced enough, that will be a stiff posture, that will be a fixed position, and you can walk easily. And as supposed to be. Another important factor is smile. When you are participating in a pageant show, you have to smile. You have to smile to look lively, to look jolly, to look energetic. You are representing yourself and everything about you, and it has to be your pure, lively energy that should reflect through your walk, through your face. You also have to take care of your basic hygiene tips. That is, your nails should be clean and proper, your teeth should be clean and proper, your hair should be well maintained. Your skin should be clear. And by clear, I do not mean complexion. Every complexion is accepted and every complexion is beautiful. If you take care of all these things, then your chances to get selected will increase. Here are some pics of the well-renowned models, and what matters the most, they will show you. Their uniqueness. Whatever is unique in them, they embraced it and they flaunted it. They embraced it and they flaunted it. You have to be completely comfortable in being yourself, in being you, completely you, unapologetically you. That's the most important factor that's going to shine throughout the show, and that is what is going to make you unique and stand out from the others. That you embrace yourself and you love yourself and you love every bit about yourself. Winnie Harlow is my favorite. Oh my god, she is a goddess. The way she carries herself, the way she portrays herself, the way she uses her body, her expressions and her strength, her uniqueness in every pic and in every walk of her is commendable. You can follow her, you can watch her closely if you are actually serious about this modeling career. And if you want to learn how to slay the show, watch Gigi Hadid. Amount of work she has put in her modeling career, the way she poses, her eyes when she looks, when she walks, every pic, every print shoot of her eyes speak and it just do exact justice, even more than that what it needs. Commendable. And if you look at her closely, she has innumerable moles over her body and she embraces it like a queen. आपको बेसिक मेकअप करना आना चाहिए. You should know how to do basic makeup. You should know how to pose. You should know about the camera angles. You should make proper shapes while posing, like triangles and all. You can follow David. I will mention his Instagram in the description box below. He is a photographer, very renowned and famous, and he gives awesome tips about how to pose as a model. Also, there is also going to be a talent round when it comes to pageant shows. So any one art form, any one creative form of presentation you need to prepare. Mostly people consider dance, and you can prepare dance, poetry, songs, anything creative and related to art form. You can prepare that particular session of yours, because there is going to be a talent round as well. Let's come to introduction. This is also a very important factor because it's going to put the first impression. That is when you are going to open your mouth, and that is when you are going to tell them who you are as a person. Your introduction should be from 30 to 40 seconds only. You need not to tell the whole story about you. You need to be very specific, to the point, and be able to tell them who you are in those 30 to 40 seconds. Important tips while giving your introduction: if your height is not very tall, then do not include your height in the introduction, because if you are able to carry yourself taller than you actually are, then why to make them notice through your words that what your height actually is. So you can avoid telling the height if it's not your forte. You can start or end your introduction with a very nice and inspiring phrase, and which is also related to your life in some or the other way. That helps. My zeal to learn something new made me try modeling, and this is what I learned from my experience, and I'm making this video just with the thought so that it reaches the youth, because the modeling field is, and if you are actually trying to take part in the pageant, or if you want to take part in a pageant, then age matters because they have criteria. So I want the youth to know about it, to be aware about it. Like if you have passed your 12th, and from 10th on, in fact from 10th onwards we start thinking about what we need to do, then this is also a very important field that you can take into consideration. And my only motive to make this video is to make you all aware about it, so that it reaches out to you at the proper time when it's needed and when it's actually required to be to you, to be aware about it, and to know how many streams are available in this pool of career and where you can dive in. When you get selected for any pageant show, then you will be trained and choreographed, and you have to be very specific about and of that choreography. You will be made to practice it for about hours and hours of it, and you have to really be up for being in those 5-inch heels for about straight 4 to 5 hours, and even more than that throughout your practice. And when the shows goes on, then still you will be properly choreographed on how to walk and when to exit, when to entry, when to peel in, when to peel out. You need to be very specific about it. You need to have a very sharp memory to learn all of it and to be quick about it. You need to, my personal tip, and they will also tell you that you need to maintain a cue sheet. The cue sheet is like whatever rounds of the director, that is the show's choreographer, that is going to decide how many times you are going to enter, how many times you are going to exit, how many times it's a solo walk, how many times it's a group walk, and how is it. It all should be maintained in a cue sheet of yours personally. Once it's all done, maintain a pocket diary and write it all down in it, or you can make a map of it as well according to your stage. The stage could be in any shape. Mostly we notice that it's in a T shape, but it could be in any shape, L shape, U shape, any shape, and you should be able to work on it. For the girls, I'm telling, whenever you go for a pageant show, what you need to carry with yourself for sure is white, black, nude and silicone bras, nipple covers, cycling shorts, basic makeup, and the bun donuts. Nude, golden and black heels, 5-inch minimum. More than 5-inch would also work. Lots of clips, Juda pins and safety pins.
I hope the video helps you all, and as always, shine bright, vibrate high, and keep loving yourself.